I've got the Icelandics free ranging behind the cows. They're in the Chickshaw Mini-Me. I'm trying to train them to a bucket, you see, because this farm is small enough that they tend to go back to the same places. Even though they're way out here, this isn't their nucleus during the day. You know where they end up? Way over there in those woods. And so we have to go shoo them out of trees and herd them over here. Well, we're trying to train them to a bucket. These guys are kind of like half wild. We kind of want to train them like they trained them at ABC Acres. Fed them in the evening. What are you, the Pied Piper? These chickens are following you. I wonder if that was to get them near the coop. So we will be back, guys, to shoo you out of trees and lure you back here and reward you here with more grain. Hey, what's a pretty girl like you doing up here?
Just coming to look at the chickens.
Oh, good. Do you want to go get closer? Okay, come on. Let's get our herbs, our dewormer for the pigs and chickens. Y'all seeing Bear?
Yeah, we're feeding him grass.
Let's go, Josiah, grab your scraps. Let's do this on the bottom. Somebody forgot the eggs out here last night.
Yes.
And I wonder if our compost is heating up yet. If it's big enough, if it's the right mix. That's where I want to be. See those piles? I want to get the rest of those piles up, continually prep this garden after the pigs and chickens. The wheelbarrow, one of my #1 tools. Let me see that. So it was 60 out here. I mean, to get it to 80, that's pretty good. Cool. My compost pile is starting to light a little bit, but I want to ignite that. I want it to light 130, 150, quick too. So I have this crazy idea. This leftover sod was kind of chunky, so it's big, chunky material. What if I put my piles at the edge of this garden and I come in and mow it to shred it, to make it be able to break up easier, and at the same time I mow this green stuff because I need more nitrogen, and I'll kind of mow like that and hopefully kind of accumulate a pile right there that we can rake up and get in there. Let's try it. He's in a good mood. Hey, this is when I could have used a bagger for the mower. This is working good, look. Look at all that, finally shredded. That will break down so much faster. Now we just need Jonah to find us a soft rake. I don't think this hard rake's gonna cut it. Sure. Did you hear that? Sure. Sure, you can do this. All right, the one hard rake we have. I'm just so anxious to see if this is gonna work before we have to milk, which is in like 5 minutes.
Wait, I want milk.
Time's up, it's time to milk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 piles of grains. Like, you can barely even see the roots, the sod. It's gonna be a good mix. It's gonna be a hot mix. So I'm thinking our sheep's bedding too, it's a little drier than Bear's bedding was. We're out of Bear's bedding. So we'll do 1 load of sheep bedding and then 1 load of this grass. We can mow down the jungle garden and get it. Is that pig stuck in that bucket? No. This afternoon, I want to be right there. I want to continue the garden project, but we got to move the cows. They're way up there. In that field way up there. Our field down here behind our house is gonna mature if we don't hit it soon. And it's really good stuff, so I'd hate to see it go to waste. I mean, look at this stuff. We've got it set up now. Or Johnny, he's closing up the cross fence. Now we're gonna go set up, we're gonna use the sheep netting for a temporary lane to get them down here. All we gotta do is make a lane from this fence across the street right up there. Because we have this fence here and then our house there. I think we can get them down there. We got our lane up across the road. The cows are way down there, but I'm gonna track them up through their lane all the way down in here to there. I don't know. We couldn't be much further.
This is probably the longest lane we'll ever make.
Almost out of the paddock. Pretty sure it'll be easy from here. We're in the shade, at the water, at the mineral sled. Very familiar territory for them. You helping herd them, Laurel? This is the tricky part. Does not normally allow this beyond this point. Problem is he insists on leading because he's the alpha. He doesn't like anybody passing him. But Violet's the only one that sort of knows what I want. Oh yeah. Hey, hold on. This is sketchy here. He could totally bust through that. It's not on. It's tiny. He's very cooperative. Hey, for being unhandled. It's like he does know. Uh-oh. Nope. He could miss his lane. Yeah, he missed the lane. Hey, might backtrack, kids. Lush grass right here. Okay, another sketchy part. Is he gonna go left into the garden? It's just a little metal wire. Boom. You're welcome. Well, I hope you enjoyed that vlog. I just wanted to add a little note to it. I wanted to shout out a few people. You guys know we're launching the Do-It-Yourself Abundance member area. I can talk about it until I'm blue in the face, but I just wanted to share what some others have said about it, and I want to shout them out and give them a big thank you. Michelle Metcalf, thank you very much. You've been growing your whole life, yet you credit the Do-It-Yourself Abundant member area for being a click-away resource for you. That just shows no matter how long you've been doing this, you still don't know everything. You've just recently gotten help with your potatoes, you've used deep mulch, and you've just had your harvest. Good job. Susan Austin finds community in this area even though we have never met. We kind of speak our own language, she talks of. Somebody says, John Siskovich, we say, somebody else says, yeah, I've built that chicken tractor. Somebody says, back to Eden. Somebody else says, yeah, I've put wood chips on my garden. She says, and I quote, we are family, only better. Chelsea Hartwig, thank you very much. I've been a member for around 6 months now, and it's been an invaluable resource to me. The amount of information I've learned and the community I've come to value, all things I consider critical to my journey towards finally establishing a homestead of my own. Justin and Rebecca are the most kind and helpful people I've ever met, and they truly do whatever they can to resource to their members. I'm forever thankful for them and their whole community. Say that for the member area is worth every penny is the understatement of the century. Thank you, Chelsea, for those very kind words. Another family comment from Tina. She says, along with other like-minded people, this community has grown into my family. People are finding a sense of family here. That's something we never thought of, but it's just happened, and we're very happy about that. Now, Chris Thomas, unlike Michelle, is just getting started, so this is the full spectrum of folks here. He says, the resources I go to first are the member area. Justin and his family are a wealth of knowledge, and the same can be said for the wonderful members of the member area. I share the information I learned from this area with my students and other people I meet whenever applicable. Everybody in the member area is kind-hearted and they do their best to help each other succeed. I can't think of a better resource with which to start a permaculture journey. Thank you, Chris, and all you others for the very kind words. This all means a lot to me and everybody else watching. Maybe it helps give you a better idea of what some folks are saying who have already experienced our Do-It-Yourself Abundance member area. If you're interested in that, please check out the link in the description.